He did it. He mangled it. Holy man. Jesus. Oh, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, everybody on the... Good morning, good morning, good morning. Whatever the hell it is on the... whatever it is. West Coast. It's a bad day, folks. Man, this storm got me all messed up. Monday was a snow day. Couldn't get in. Couldn't do nothing. Ended up working at home. Oh, terrible thing over the weekend. Over the weekend, trying to sleep, right? You guys ever go camp? Okay, well, people around here got wood-burning stoves, right? Keep their house warm, fireplaces and all that crazy shit. Did you ever go camping and go two ways? Either have somebody pee on a piece of wood or have an animal pee on a piece of wood and then you throw it into your campfire. And that stench, that smell goes wafting through the air, damn near choking everybody to death. That happened over the weekend here. Somebody's house is full of smoke piss, or it was anyway. It seeped into my house. And I'm like, what the hell? Well, here's the thing. These new furnaces, they got an air intake and an exhaust going out of the side of the house. So this pulls the cool air from outside and throws the exhaust, carbon monoxide, dioxide, yeah, that's what's carbon monoxide, out of the house so you don't die. Okay? And it sucked that shit right up into my furnace. I'm gagging. I'm gagging, folks. I'm gagging. I can't frickin' breathe. I have a hard time breathing as it is, but man. And there's some shit triggers me all the time. Now, I got more asthma than anything else. And all kind of shit, perfumes and stuff, makes my chest makes it hard to breathe. Tightens up and stuff, but this stuff, oh my God, it was, God awful. But, to me it smelled like people piss. So I don't know if somebody took a piece of wood at one time that was in their wood stack and took a leak without realizing what they were doing. But, yeah, woo. Bad stuff, bad stuff. So, anyway. So these guys, all for the Second Amendment, right? The government, and then when this guy gets shot, you shouldn't be carrying a gun. It's all his fault. Should have been carrying a gun. Uh-huh. That went over like a wet balloon with a lot of Second Amendment people. So, yesterday, how about this? Man arrested after spraying Representative Omar with unknown liquid during town hall. Police, now, I saw the video. You saw the video, probably. And they said it really smelled bad. You know what? That could have been so dangerous. If he would have sprayed something like, I'm not even going to say it. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Could have been terrible. Could have been terrible. Okay, here's the guy. 55-year-old Anthony Kazmierzak was arrested and booked into Hennepin County Jail on suspicion of third-degree assault. The department said its officers were at the town hall for the event and observed a man use a syringe to spray an unknown liquid on the congresswoman. The incident sparked cries of alarm from those in attendance. The congresswoman did not appear to be injured. I'm going to finish my remarks. It is important for me to continue. Yeah, and on the thing, too, the video. They kept wanting her to stop, say, like, you know. Okay, she said, we will continue. She said, these effing a-holes are not going to get away with it. Okay, quit saying that. I'm not going to go into that again. The disturbance comes amid tensions in Minneapolis between local officials and the Trump administration over the immigration crackdown in the city that has seen 2 U.S. citizens killed in shootings. Now, this is my biggest pet peeve. Deal with me, okay? This is my biggest, most giantest pet peeve ever. Everybody's protesting this with ICE being in there. That's great. That's, you know, and people are getting beat up and thrown on the ground and everything else. What gets me is whenever the police shoot a black man, it's like George Floyd was different, I guess, because it was all over. But when a black man gets shot and killed by the police in a gas station for not getting out of his car fast enough or something like that, it's like, oh, well, you know, the policeman put on administrative leave until blah, 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 blah. Same here with ICE. But there's like not a big enough stink about it. All people are created equal, people. Now, how much a stink would have been made? I mean, it would have been a stink, all right? It would have been a stink. But if that was a black person or Somali or, you know, something like that, would there be as big a stink as it has been with a white person? 2 white people. What about all the, you know, and here's the other thing, too. People are against this. They were all, you know, marching and everything else. They didn't like the way people were doing. But, like, because they were doing it to white people, too. But if they were only doing it to the black and brown people, how many of those people that were out there protesting would be out there protesting? To me, it seems like, okay, as soon as it was a white, oh, all bets are off. I'm sorry, that's, you know, and I'm not, I don't know if you would call that reverse racism, but yeah. For me, the way I'm talking right now. I don't know. You got to straighten me out on this shit. I feel terrible that just, you know, and it's like, God, somebody just do something. He's gonna do this insurrection act anyway. You could bet, I don't know, anything you want. He's gonna do it anyway. So he knows what's going to happen in the midterms, unless he can get every state fixed that the Republicans win, and I don't know if he can do that without his buddy, his computer whiz buddy. What's his name? I can't see how he leaves the picture for me 5 minutes. He's gone. I can't even remember his goddamn name. You know who it is. The super billionaire with all this Starship, all that crazy shit going to Mars. What's his asshole's name? You know who he is. He'll come to me in a minute. Ooh. There was a giant landslide in Sicily. It leaves off the edge of a town in Sicily by Nicole Winfield. This is we're doing ABC News. Since we can't get BBC squared away with their stupid subscription that used to be free, I guess it's because of tariffs. See, that's another thing. They had, I don't know, Marco Rubio, little Marco, was testifying today in front of the committee, talking about Venezuela. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. So, Italian Premier Giorgia Meloni on Wednesday toured a southern town in Sicily, where days of heavy rains from a cyclone triggered a massive landslide that cleaved off the town's edge, collapsing houses and forcing the evacuation of over 1,500 people. The area of the landslide spanned 4 kilometers, that's 2.5 miles, folks, and civil protection crews created a 150-yard wide, no-go zone at the edge of Nisemi. Some cars and structures had already tumbled 20 yards off the cliff, while other homes remained perched perilously on the edge of the continuously shifting ground. Now, when I'm saying about this 150 meter, that's the what's written on here. I guess they just didn't want to do the math. But you can figure it out. All right. Authorities warned that residents with homes in the area facing the city of Gela on Sicily's southwestern coast will have to find long-term alternatives to moving back since the water-soaked ground was too unstable. Oh, geez, oh man, oh crap. Okay, folks, gear it up. Potential nor'easter headed to East Coast this weekend. It's the latest forecast. Kenton Glicky and Emily Shapiro wrote this. On Saturday, snow is expected from Georgia to Maryland. As the East Coast digs out from a massive snowstorm, a potential nor'easter could bring more snow to the region this weekend. The details are not yet clear, but here is what the forecast shows so far. On Friday afternoon and night, a low-pressure system may bring snow to parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. On Saturday, snow is expected from Georgia to Maryland. Snow totals are not yet clear, but everyone along the coast from Atlanta to Baltimore should be prepared for heavy snow. Major travel impacts are possible on Saturday at Charlotte Douglas International Airport and North Carolina. Strong and potentially damaging winds are also possible in Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. On Sunday, the storm could take 2 paths. If it heads out to sea, Sunday will be mostly dry for the East Coast, though gusty winds and coastal erosion will still be possible. If the system hugs the coast, a nor'easter will bring snow to coastal areas of the mid-Atlantic and northeast. The snow would hit most of Sunday and end overnight into Monday. So gear up, buckle up, Buttercup. Ukraine, how you doing, people? Ukraine, Canada, how you doing, Canada? United Kingdom and the United States. You're all on radio. Oh, you guys are great. Oh, man. Report warns that combined casualties in Russia's war on Ukraine could hit 2 million. A new report warns that the number of soldiers killed, injured, or missing in Russia's war in Ukraine could reach 2 million by spring. Is that just Russian soldiers? I don't know. I say, whoa, we're getting there. Kiev, Ukraine. Excuse me. A new report warned that the number of soldiers killed, injured, or missing on both sides of Russia's war on Ukraine could hit 2 million by spring, with Russia suffering the greatest number of troop deaths recorded for any major power in any war since World War II. So that little country, Ukraine, I mean, it's a medium, I guess, I don't know, compared to countries, it's kicking ass. It's kicking ass with what it's got. Apparently, its shooters are a lot better than Russian shooters. The report from the Center of Strategic and International Studies came less than a month before the 4th anniversary of Moscow's onslaught on Ukraine. Officials said Wednesday that 2 people were killed on the outskirts of Kiev after Russian strikes hit an apartment block, and at least 9 people were injured in separate attacks in the Ukrainian cities of Odessa and Kryvyi and the front line Zaporizhzhia region. You know, this is, I told you about this before. The CSIS, report released Tuesday said Russians suffered 1.2 million casualties, including up to 325,000 troop deaths between the start of Moscow's full-scale invasion in February 2022 and December 2025. Despite claims of battlefield momentum in Ukraine, the data shows that Russia is paying an extraordinary price for minimal gains and is in decline as a major power, just like the United States. I just put that, just like the United States. Because the way Trump's doing it, he's just wrecking the whole country. That's the other thing I wanted to tell you about. No major power has suffered anywhere near these numbers of casualties or fatalities in any war since World War II, it added. It is estimated that Ukraine, with its smaller army and population, had suffered between 500,000 to 600,000 casualties, including up to 140,000 deaths. Neither Moscow or Kiev gives timely data on military losses, and each is at pains to amplify the other side's casualties. Russia has publicly acknowledged the deaths of just over 6,000 soldiers. Publicly. What are they going to do when all these guys in Russia don't come home? Excuse me. Where's Boris? Oh, well, he's up in Siberia somewhere. Serving the fatherland. Oh, yeah. That's Germany, right? Fatherland? I don't know. It's all there, whatever. All right, so I read enough of that. All this stuff you can find on the ABC News website. All right. The judge blocked the removal of a 5-year-old that was detained by ICE. The little boy with the hat, and the Spider-Man thing. Come on, baby. Get up here. She wants to get up here. Come on. I got this thing in my throat. It's just not going to go away. I still got 10 minutes left. A federal judge in Texas have temporarily blocked the removal of a 5-year-old and his father, who were detained last week as part of the federal government's ongoing immigration crackdown in Minnesota. Are you going to hop up there? Get up there, baby. You can do it. Go ahead, get up there. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if you can see it. Uh-huh. If you scratch my back, I will fucking kill you. Get up there. You can do it. What? Get up. Oh, fuck. You know, excuse my language. She don't know what she wants to do here. Oh, jeez. What, you got no room to get up there? I don't know. Shit in the way. Where am I? Okay. 5-year-old Liam Conejo Ramos was apprehended by immigration officials shortly after arriving home from preschool while his father was in their driveway, school officials said last week. In the order issued Monday, U.S. District Judge Fred Byrie said that Liam and his father, Adrian Conejo, Arias cannot be removed from the district in Texas pending the habeas case challenging their detention. And the order says respondents shall not transfer petitioners Adrian and LCR, a minor child, outside of this judicial district during the pendency of this litigation and until further order of this court, Judge Byrie wrote. The father and son at the time of their detention had a pending asylum case, but no order of deportation directing that they be removed from the United States. So that's still up in the air, what's going to happen to that little boy and his dad. I wanted to, there's quick tidbit stuff. They were doing about the lakes and how frozen over they are. Lake Erie is 92%. I think they said it was 92% frozen over. And the other ones are like partially frozen over. So, anyway. Blah, blah, blah. What else is going on? Oh, shit. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh, my God. I didn't even delay anything here. Let's do that. How long a delay it is. So, yeah, guy's still talking, man. Crazy shit. And what's wrong with this bear spray shit? You know? Or this pepper spray shit. What's going on with that? Oh my, I just seen that. Whoa. Wow, I didn't know that. So, anyway. Where's it at? Anyway, the stock market plunges. You're going to try it again. Get up here. All right, so let's get over here, man. See what's going on. We're on Threads and shit. Threads. I'm on Threads. Emma Kennedy is MX67. They'll kill him. No way he should go. Okay, this is Kiev Independent _official she reposted. Russia says it's ready for Zelensky-Putin meeting, but only if Ukraine's president travels to Moscow. I don't think so. Kremlin aide Yuri Zakharov. No, Yuri Ashakov Yuri Ushakov said Moscow is prepared to ensure President Vladimir Zelensky's security. I don't think so. Susie replied also, oh, hell no. He'll never leave there alive. Don't do it. U.S. News _fans. Obama knew what Trump was. He warned people and you all accused him of overreacting. Raise your hand if you agree Barack Obama is 1,000 times better than Trump. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, Laura, high five. My husband is miffing, hilarious, and insanely talented. And he's doing Dave Colombo. DVD Colombo, all one word, on the subject of Minneapolis. We made to write this down while he's doing a video. And everybody says it's brilliant. Monty _raw 6124. People don't understand that Donald Trump isn't an awful president because he is a Republican or MAGA. He is an awful president because he is an awful human being. Raise your hand if you agree. Thomas Roy _actor. I'm 81 and I hope I'm still alive when the hell we are going through is over. I'm just me 502 replied. Sue Ramsey. I'm 76 and can't believe what Trump and his thugs are doing to our country. Julius Kim 55. She's worried she's not going to be pardoned on the way out anymore, is she? And he reposted Aaron Rupert's post. Christy Noam, everything I've done at the direction of the president and Stephen. Everything I've done at the direction of the president and Stephen. White House doing damage control after fatal shooting of Alex Preddy. Yeah, that's right. She's worried she's not going to be pardoned on the way out. If that isn't a real case of cover your ass, CYA, nothing is. Oh, my. Let's go over to Blue Sky real quick. Okay, here we go. Mrs. Betty Bowers, great lady, got a follower. Mark your calendars. If you thought the one before Minneapolis was big, just wait. Indivisible X. She reposted Indivisible X. The date for the next No King's Day is set. But this is a save the date, not a sit back and wait. March 28th, no thrones, no crowns, no kings. That's March 28th, folks. Reposted by Richard Catman, all one word, Blue Sky Social. Master Elrond, that's Master Elrond, he, him. In a stunning twist ahead of the June 11th, July 19th tournament, former FIFA President Sepp Blatter has publicly endorsed calls for fans to stay away from the U.S., echoing Swiss anti-corruption lawyer Mark Peace advice amid growing safety, immigration, and political concerns. Why don't they just not even come to the United States? Why do they just not do that? Just don't come. That's it, Just go somewhere else. if you want to be safe. All right, my time's up. Damn. Okay, I had a good time. Hope you did. Oh, man. So anyway, I got a bald spot back there. Crazy. You know, I always thought, they always, you know, I can't see it too good, but I got to do it in the mirror and see how bad it is. But oh, man, their hair's growing everywhere else. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye to these guys. I'm going to say goodbye to you, okay? So let's just do this shit. Goodbye. Where we at? Play the music. Play the music! I'm running way over, man. Oh, boy. So, I don't know how long. Do that. Okay. We'll see you. Goodbye. Have a good day, man. Be careful. Don't get that Rona. And I'll say goodbye to you guys now.